Morning, wake up to Rodney. I've got my coffee, I've been to the gym, I've been up since 4:45. Between now and Christmas, my goal is full stack all the machines, get my strength back. I'm not doing no carb cutting or anything like that, but what I am doing is eating leaner and probably cutting out a lot of the sugar. I've cut out sugar before, but now I'm gonna really cut out sugar because I've obviously been to France and not been afraid of sugar at all. So far I haven't had any, so let's stick to it, and hopefully by Christmas the belly gone and then I can have some beautiful fruit cake. Right, so listen, I'm a business lecturer and I'm also a business consultant, as a job, for example. And everything we do, guys, everything is influenced in somehow, somewhere, by somebody, by something, by some act, by some some experience. Everything we do is influenced by something, whatever it is. Now that barrier to influence is either really small or really high. So for example, I'm trying to think of a really good example. Right, I consulted a restaurant that was struggling. Yeah, they were only doing, let's say, 30 covers on average per day, where they could do 70 covers, so they could almost double. Well, they could double. On some days they definitely could double, but on a weekend they weren't maximising. So I says, well, why don't you change the traffic? And we're like, what do you mean? So change the traffic. So create a period of time where you're fully booked to create that want, yeah, where people cannot get in. Say for example, a Saturday night and a Sunday lunch, those two time periods, there's like a waiting list for, you can't get in. But on a Monday and a Tuesday, you do a completely different menu. So on a Monday and a Tuesday, you do a menu that's like just negligible, like £6-7 a main course, something like that. And it's just literally roasted pepper, spaghetti, or just a couple of classics, something like that, so that you get locals come on a Monday, and as a treat, because they've saved money, they will come and spend bigger at the weekend. They will book for events at the weekend or on a on a Friday, Friday's weekend, whatever. So you bottleneck certain areas, certain times, to make sure you maximize, because you want to be full at the time where you can charge the most. Yeah. So what the heck? Oh, is my boot open? So yeah, you want to be full at the time when you can charge the most. You don't need to be full when at lunchtime, when you've only got a lunchtime menu anyway. If you can be, what can you do? Now everywhere does a reduced price lunchtime menu. Everywhere does. So you've got to do something unique on your lunchtime in order to get people to A, come to you over somewhere else, and B, so just do 3 things. Don't do a load of things. Do 3 things. Do a langoustine salad, fresh leaves, fresh Scottish langoustines, and some bread, £10. Yeah, that's one. Second one would be some kind of soup, and some kind of pate, or meat cuts or something like that. 3 things, so that you can plate them up as people come. Bosh, 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 bosh. On a Monday, if you're open on a Monday, do your everybody eats. That's what I said. I said do your everybody eats. So on a Monday, it's 4 or 5 options at best, and none of them are anything to do with what you will sell on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I said, if you start to do that, you start to become strategic. Then your customers start to say, right, we're going on Monday because the whole family can eat for 50 quid on a Monday. Yeah, first day back at work. Yeah, you don't want to be cooking, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 7 quid, 2 7 quid. So you got 2 kids and 2 adults. 2 7 quid pastas, 14 quid. 2 soups and 2 mains, done. 40, 50 quid. Everybody eats. Probably even cheaper than that. Do you see what I mean? So my point is like, you have to, so you've adapted. Now, I know on a Monday, I'm not cooking on a Monday, because I could even do takeaway service, just pick it up. Phone up, pick it up. Go home. Kids have got pasta. I'm not cooking. I've got whatever the next dish is. Yeah. And or you can even have a Tuesdays at a la carte night. So what I'm saying is you want to bottleneck your customers for certain periods of time. You don't want to have everything at all times, because it's too expensive as a producer to always have everything ready at all times. Yeah. So therefore you're halving your costs, but you're maximizing the time that you're in business. Right. So I mean that's an idea that I put to them. So let's see if they go with it. But because, like, and this is why I said influenced, because they're influenced by, and their favourite chef might be Gordon Ramsay, or their favourite chef might be Raymond Blanc or Marco Pierre White. So they see themselves as somebody like that. So they want to do fine dining all the time. And I'm saying to them, that's great. But you got to remember, yeah, at one point in time, Marco Pierre White and all those people, yeah, or oh, there's another meal before I forget about it. Just some vongole and pasta, clams and spaghetti clams, whatever they call it. So they're trying to be something who's inspired them, but they're losing money, and they haven't got money to lose. So they have to adapt and have their fine dining in their mind that reaches their expectations as where they see themselves as a chef later on in the journey, not so early in the journey. So you've got to do this time as we speak to build up that reputation, so that you can be a completely fine, at one time become a completely fine dining restaurant. Now, like I said, because he's influenced by watching Marco Pierre White, Gordon Ramsay, Marcus Waring, who's the other dude? I can't think of his name. Yeah, him, who was also part of that type of time. He doesn't want to, he believes he's dropping his standard. And I always go back to my old friend and I said, but listen, even a French trained chef can put down some wild boar ragu with boiled potatoes and fresh greens. Yeah, and that's a tenner. Do you get what I mean? So you're still delivering Michelin star level food. It's just early on in your journey. It's like me and my photography. I want to be able to even now at my age, after being doing photography almost all my life, yeah, I still in my mind think that weddings are beneath me. Whereas I could earn over 100 grand a year doing weddings. I don't know why I don't. I just don't know why I don't. So, you know, I need to, oh wow, that's a beautiful picture. See, that's what I'm going to do from now on. Even I need to look at how I understand business, my own business, myself. So, listen, anyway, everybody's influenced by somebody. Nobody's not influenced by nobody. Even Andrew Tate was Kestrel, influenced by his dad. So listen, there's nothing wrong with it. Just understand your barriers to entry. What are your barriers to entry? Is your barrier to entry low or high? Yeah. And if you can answer that question, you know you're on the right path. Listen, like and subscribe. Wake up to Rodney. There's a quick little business lesson for you. What is your barrier to entry? Yeah, nice one.